Hi everyone, thank you for popping by. Sorry I'm so quiet lately. I keep having equipment problems as well as real life doing its thing. But anyway, here's something which will be activism and also raising awareness. On XJW Reddit, here's a post from Chesa Mannion. She's known as the Rad Associate on Reddit. The great thing is with Reddit is you can be anonymous. Unlike Facebook, where if you're physically and mentally out, you're going to get caught if you're joining up with any activism. But things like here on YouTube and Reddit, you can be safe. So Chesa Mannion, I've featured in some of my videos because she's been doing such great work. As she says, you'll know her from the Inquirer article. There was a great series of articles in the Philly Inquirer last year, and she was a big part of that. And also she was the Reading Assembly Convention protest there and speaking out. So, with the coming year, she's put, third paragraph down, the recent releases of not only the May 2019 study article on child abuse, but also the 2019 edition of the Shepherding book with new sections on child abuse have created an opportunity for those of us who have been affected by these issues to raise our voices and give a social narrative in response to them. I believe that right now is a vital time to have survivors out representing this movement and providing an accurate narrative of what has truly occurred with Watchtower, and not allow them to close the door on this issue with a few articles and pretty statements. The memorial, as you know, is on April 19th. I hadn't caught up with that yet myself. And we are planning candlelight vigils worldwide in memory of those who have been lost to suicide, blood transfusions, or otherwise impacted by the culture we were brought up in. And that also goes for people like myself who came in later, although the damage is potentially a lot less than it is for those who've grown up with it all. This is a planning and coordinating group that should grow and become more active as we approach April. Now, she set up some Facebook groups for this, but don't worry if you need to remain anonymous. There will be a link coming up to a Reddit book, group for this. So the articles on child abuse are going to be studied in July, and July is the Victims' Memorial Day. It was a quiet event last year. I tried to put something up at least every year because some of those victims have been as a result of suicide. So that's very important that all those and people left behind are remembered. So she's got the Facebook groups. She also does warn as well that if it's going to be too much for you, if you are a survivor of abuse and it's too much for you, you've got to really watch your health with doing it. You don't want it to lead you into somewhere dangerous. If you are having treatment currently, maybe something you want to discuss with your therapist. So there's the address for the subreddit that's called Use Our Voice. They talk about the importance of remaining anonymous. And that also includes not giving clues as to who you may be, where you're from, what congregations you attend, etc. One of the ideas that Rad Associate has is to having a study of the first article from these May 2019 Watchtowers. So a public study, in quotes, of the first article with victims, in some way allowing them to give their narrative. That is going to be interesting. So instead of having the robotized, is that a word? Answers from a congregation, let the survivors go, okay, but this is reality. Going to be good. Going to be very good. So, I hope that's useful for you. Do take note of addresses. I shall put the links below for you. All the best to everyone. Stay safe. Thanks very much. Bye for now.
We're all fighting a battle. We're singing the same song, trying to find someone who